Hello everyone and welcome to Best Side Cycling. Today is a very good day in Seattle as the Montlake Lid pedestrian bridge is finally open. This years-long construction project that not only includes the bridge but a tunnel, transit corridors, and connections to all around Montlake will forever change how people access this area and the 520 in the years to come. Join me today as we participate in the grand opening as well as we walk you through all the details of this amazing milestone. It is a super gusty and rainy day right now, but we're all here to enjoy this new piece of infrastructure for what has been sort of a long standing area of detours and other things.
This is an amazing project, 520 bridge, right? That is our connection to the east side, and then this is really the connecting the neighborhood together from Arboretum. And we're gonna enjoy using it all the time.
As the excitement was building, but also the rain and gusts, we had the current head of WashDOT gives his thoughts over the project as it was finally time to roll over the bridge. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Hello. Hello.
West Side Cycling.
Woo! Despite the poor weather, everyone's spirits was super high as I think everyone really understood the significance of this connection finally in place. The audience today was really a mix of advocates, people who worked on the project directly, and just people curious about what's going on. But since I moved here in Seattle in 2017, this area has been in a state of flux with construction and detours, so it's amazing to have this finished and finally have some sense of stability in the Montlake area. So now I'm going to show you all these new connections, and you might be impressed just like I was, because moreover from the bridge, there's actually new connections that you can form now. So let's get right into it. So we're going to start on the south end closer towards the Arboretum on Lake Washington Boulevard, and there's two new ways to connect onto this path. One from the road, which is the way that I took, and also there you'll notice that flashing beacon crossing that goes into Roanoke Street, which connects to sort of existing neighborhood bikeways. We're then now going to be taking up sort of a climb towards the height of the pedestrian bridge, and I'm going to split this up into really two main parts. One is showing you this main connection now directly to the 520 trail using this new bridge, but also there's a lot of other little connections now and paths you can take with the new lid, opening new paths and sidewalks and even a transit center. So it's all super exciting as this is sort of the tail end of the event now. So there's still some people here, but one thing you'll notice now about this whole area is a ton more signs. Like this sign to the left, you're gonna see at almost every corner of this place another sign of like all the different options. So it might be a little overwhelming at first. Even I was sort of confused when I got here, but I think it's much appreciated when you just give more options to people rolling and walking. And we finally made it onto the new bridge, and it is quite wide as well as features so much sort of plants here on the left and right. I don't know what they're going to look like in the spring and summer, but I know that this will be a really nice welcome change from just pure concrete, as well as the lighting you see pretty abundant. And then here we have a lookout to the right where you'll get pretty nice views of the water as well as the 520 bridge itself. The bridge itself is only 300 feet, so you definitely earned it as you now have a descent leading into the trail portion that you can see sort of curves from just behind us to the left. And then to the right is the usual connections you have using the streets towards the U District. But what's new in terms of connections is that as we veer to the left here and to the right, there is this new way that you can go directly to the Bill Dawson Trail, the Montlake Lid, as well as Montlake Boulevard itself. So just giving people more options to connect to these same places, which is really great. As you'll notice here that this sort of path is proper wide and proper smooth. So if you don't want to ride with cars or deal with the bumpy roads of Shelby and Hamlin to connect to the 520 trail, you can actually use this as well, as this leads right to Montlake Boulevard using this ramp over to the right. So it's so cool to see these new alternatives. It seems sort of trivial, but it honestly makes a huge difference, just expanding more options, giving people ways to choose how they want to go. And then here again is the bike pedestrian tunnel that I've shown in a previous video that leads right to the Bill Dawson Trail. But I would be remiss not to mention that the trail is probably going to be closed for a good amount of time as the construction moves westwards towards the Portage Bay and Roanoke Lid. So definitely use this while you can. And I'm going to direct our attention now over towards the Montlake Lid. So we're now heading south on Montlake, and you'll get here just from that ramp that I showed earlier. And this on the left, you'll see really the semblance of the new transit center. It's not fully online yet, but it will come soon, as they wanted to make sure to open it to cyclists and other people as soon as possible. A lot of you have probably already ridden through this section, going through and then dealing with the crazy traffic that comes up ahead. But what's new is that you turn to the left here, you'll see all this new green open space. I think it was about 3 acres of land that includes with this new project in total, but also a lot of new ways to connect and turn. So it's really, how I would think about it, is like a big square. If you kept going straight from here, you'll end up on the south side of the pedestrian bridge headed towards the Arboretum. But I'm also going to turn to the left and show you, if you go straight from here, you can also connect directly to the 520 trail. It all leads up together. So this is all super neat and synergizes super well with this transit center, as well as now you can get off and get to the U District, 520 trail on the east side, or the Arboretum. So I think that gives us basically the lay of the land. I know it's really confusing just from video, but if you're enjoying this so far, definitely roll the like buttons and subscribe. I make all my videos just to get more people on their bikes, so I hope this motivates you to come ride out here and check this all out. And if you want to see future updates like the waterfront cycle track, don't forget to hit that bell icon as well. So in summary, the Montlake Lid is finally finished construction, and with it a crucial connection between the north and south, UW and the Arboretum, but so much more within, with transit centers, green spaces, and really I think this will benefit both recreational and commuters and anyone, honestly, that wants to come visit this area. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Would you come use it? Were you there at the opening? And what you want to see next for Seattle. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all in the next video.